I just picked one of my clients who was struggling to break past $2,000 a month with their mobile detailing business. I told him I'm going to help him hit $10,000 in revenue in the next 30 days using my exact client acquisition system. But this isn't some fake challenge. I'm giving you complete behind-the-scenes access to everything. The daily check-ins, the setbacks, the real numbers, and exactly what we do to get them there. By the end of this video, you'll see the exact process that transforms someone from struggling detailer to full-time entrepreneur, and how you can replicate these same results. So here's Andrew Collins. He just moved to South Carolina. He was stuck at a few $1,000s a month. He had tried advertising, he tried Yelp, he tried Google ads, he tried meta ads on his own, he tried business cards, flyers, referrals, word of mouth, everything you could possibly think of. So when we first jumped on a call with him, we mapped out his 30-day game plan. His 30-day game plan was just going to be to follow our exact scaling process and client acquisition system that my company Rocket Detailer has used for over 200 detailers. The system comprises of a few main parts. The first step is top of funnel. This comes from running low-budget meta ads with a strong offer so we can get leads into his system, people contacting him and people following his page. Then we have middle of funnel. Middle of funnel is where he posts content to nurture these people. Bottom of funnel is where he reaches out to the leads and people who followed him and closes them on his offer and different promotions. Andrew trusted us because we've done this for 200 plus detailers, so he didn't have many concerns other than, is this actually going to work for him? Because he had tried advertising with so many other methods and he couldn't make it work. When we launched the system in his first few days, he booked over $2,000. Now that we had consistent leads coming in, people following him on social media, here's his reaction to the system working and him booking out his entire week.
I mean, my DMs are flooded and I get instantly booked out.
Luckily for Andrew, he was already using a CRM, which is a customer relationship management software. So he was able to schedule these customers and keep track of all the appointments we got him and send out automatic reminders to remind customers that they had booked an appointment with him with ease. And at the end of week one, well, we weren't even able to run it for a week. He actually had to go take a trip to visit friends and family back in his hometown the week after we started, and within the first few days, he had booked out his whole week. So we actually had to shut everything off. Yes, I know that sounds crazy, but that actually happened. If you want me to personally implement this exact same system for your mobile detailing business, click the first link in the description below to see if you qualify for the program. So now he had come back from his family trip and we had turned the marketing system on a few days before he came back. That way we could book out his schedule. And just like clockwork, as soon as he came back, he booked out the week again. The biggest challenge we faced was Andrew couldn't keep up with all the jobs we got him. He had reached his limit and we consistently had to pull back ad spend or even shut ads off just because he was so booked out. Andrew had to make a lot of adjustments to be able to handle this many jobs. He was working way more hours. He had to reinvest into his equipment to get more efficient, which is the right way to do it. Many people make the investments in tools, equipment, and vehicles before they actually have the demand to do it, and they invest in marketing last. However, they never make it to the point where they can invest in marketing because they've already blown all their money on tools and equipment, and now they have no more money to invest in that. And we actually were able to raise Andrew's prices up slightly so that way he could maximize the profit per job. After the first 4 weeks, we had added $12,000. It's funny, when I asked Andrew, how much has this changed your business? He told me about how not only has this changed his business, but it's also changed his life, the confidence he carries himself when it comes to being an entrepreneur, and just so much more outside of it. And he says life is a lot different when you stop worrying about where the next job will come from. Part of what we had to do with the new volume so we could serve customers more efficiently was booking in jobs and customers that were close together on the same day. Because he was getting so many clients from all over his town and service radius, and he was spending so much time driving. So because he had so many clients coming through, we had to actually change how we schedule them in. After the first few weeks, Andrew realized this is actually working long term. Here's a clip.
Probably just start bringing on some help. And then I think that's how we get to, 20, 25, 30.
And the systems we use to ensure consistency beyond the 30-day challenge is looking at key KPIs. So that way we can make changes, adjustments, launch new ads in real time on the fly as soon as we see numbers getting off track with his marketing and sales slowing down. The key decision Andrew made about scaling his business was that he would stop going solo and start getting help. He made the decision to stop guessing, stop trying to DIY everything, and work with people who already have it figured out with a proven process, a clear path, and guaranteed results. And here's Andrew's reaction after we hit $12,000 in the first 4 weeks.
This month, so far, we are at 10.7K collected. So I'm going to finish out at like 12.3.
What worked for Andrew was using a proven marketing system and following a program like ours that actually got him results with a structured process, with structured communication, structured data tracking, and structured marketing. And the key point in his journey was when he actually made the decision and commitment to reach out for help versus trying to solo everything. And this system works for detailing businesses specifically because I used to actually run my own detailing company. And on top of that, Rocket Detailer has scaled scaled over 200 mobile detailers past $10,000 a month. And we've done this in 200 plus cities, states, even internationally. We have clients as far as Canada, Australia, and New Zealand who are benefiting with this. Our process and system works worldwide. Andrew's plans for scaling past $10,000 a month in future goals include hiring employees and spending even more money on marketing and ads so we can double, triple, even quadruple the amount of sales he's getting. And the common objection I get all the time about whether this is realistic for the average detailer or most detailers is usually about, hey, people don't want to pay hundreds of dollars for a detail in my area. I'm brand new. I don't have experience. And the reality is that none of these things matter. If you have just $500 worth of equipment and supplies to get a job done, and you know how to do the basics of detailing, and you have some money to invest in advertising, it doesn't have to be a lot, even a little bit, and you have a proven system, then you're on your way to success. The most important part is having a proven system, because if you have money will solve all the other problems you have in your business, like not having experience. If you get more clients, you'll get more experience. And if you have more money, you can invest in more tools to move faster. And you can invest in more advertising to get even more clients so you can get your first employee. And the thing is that other detailers can use this exact same system we use for Andrew if they qualify. And this will allow you to skip wasting months trying to figure everything out on your own. The system is working with Rocket Detailer. You can actually try out the system on a 5-day free trial. We run this exact same system and program for you, and you get the first week completely for free. All you have to do is pay for ad spend. We take care of all the technical setup, helping you get your social media set up correctly, and getting you your first 5 clients guaranteed in 5 days. The free trial is a test drive of our flagship program where we help you scale past $10,000 a month in the first 30 days. My client Andrew went from stuck at $2,000 a month to over $12,000 in just 30 days, and now they've got a system that brings in clients automatically. The wild part, this isn't even our best results. The $12,000 was his first 30 days in the program. He did $15,000 last month, and we've generated him almost $40,000 in the first 90 days of him working with us. And this isn't even our best results. I've helped over 200 detailers break past $10,000 a month, and many of them had no idea how to market themselves before working with us. So if you're serious about building a real mobile detailing business, one that doesn't rely on flyers, referrals, or guessing games, click the first link in the description and let's see if you qualify for the program. I'll see you in the next one.